Right, hi there. So the other day I had a bit of an accident. I kind of went into Aldi's and they've got special deals on at the moment, and it happened to be DIY stuff. Now I never go into DIY stores where they've got tools because I always end up buying a load of stuff that I don't particularly really need, and that's what happened to me. The only reason why I went into Aldi is because I was going to go and get some shopping. But unfortunately I had these tools in here at the same time, so I don't really need them. I did want a multifunction not a cordless, but a multifunction oscillating tool. I've been looking at a Makita now for 6 months and I still haven't bought it online. That's why I always buy my tools online, because if not this happens, I just go into a tool store and I buy a load of stuff that I don't particularly need or want. So yeah, I did kind of want one of these oscillating tools. I didn't really need a pendulum jigsaw, but I haven't got a pendulum jigsaw or a jigsaw with a pendulum action on it, so that's the reason why I bought that, and that's the only reason why I bought it. Oh, and also it's got a little laser on the front now as well, which is really nice. Router, I don't really need a router. I've got a router, but at the moment my other router is tied up in my CNC machine and it's a bit of a job to keep getting it in and out, so I didn't really need it, but I got it anyway. The price of these, this was £29.99, this was £24.99, and this was £29.99, and these were £5.99, which are accessories for the multi-tool there. If you're actually interested in getting any of these, you need to get into Aldi's pretty fast, simply because they only have these deals on for a limited period. Then they might not be in there for like 6 months, or depending on when they get the stock in again. So yeah, make sure if you want to get these, you get them soon, because if not they won't be there. So yeah, we'll just quickly take a quick look at these and see what they're like. Alright, so starting with the router. So there's an instruction manual, some rods there for the fence guide, hoover attachment, so the bit says the fence and other bits, spanner, spare set of brushes. Also, which I didn't notice, is you get actually 2 very nice ultra sharp router bits there, and it came with 3 collets. There's one in the machine at the moment. And the router itself. So the first thing is, I don't like about it is the size. I like little trim routers myself personally, but yeah, it's what's it supposed to be, 1200 watts. So yeah, I usually like to keep to the little like 600 watt jobs because they're nice and lightweight, but if you want to do bigger stuff, obviously you're going to need a bigger router. Oops, don't do that too often, because I've done that on some before and they've split along there on the castings, so you need to be careful doing that. Seems quite smooth actually. Yeah, not bad. Variable speed there. Obviously you've got a depth stop there as well, which has got a little micro adjuster on it. Fine adjustment. Yeah. Reasonable length lead on it, not sure exactly how long. So you do actually get a 3 metre cable on the router as well. So yeah, that's the router anyway. I'll be doing a full review on these probably, hopefully, or you know, testing them, see how good they are. Just put that out of the way. Yeah, it's quite nice, and it's nice and hefty as well, if you like that type of thing. Okay, so the router doesn't come with any bits, but I'm going to use one of my chamfer bits here. ALDI does sell a set of 12 router bits for, was it £10? So you may want to take a look at those. I think they only sell them in store though, so yep. Just going to take a bit off the edge here, not going to do too much with it. Okay, so I've got a straight cutting bit in there. It's nearly going to be a full depth cut, so just run it through, see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a 2 centimetre deep cut and 14mm wide, and it had plenty of power to cut straight through that. And here's the Jigsaw, which is probably the one that I'm kind of most interested in. So this is just the Jigsaw on its own. You can buy the kit with the blades as well, but I've got, oh, it actually comes with blades. Oh right, it didn't actually say that on the, it actually comes with 4 blades, so that's not bad then. I've actually got a load of Jigsaw blades anyway, but it didn't actually say that in the description. So yeah, there is, how many? Oh, 3 blades with it then. A metal cutting, and then 2 wood cutting blades, and then a vacuum attachment. A little fence there, which will never get used. Instruction manual, and the Jigsaw itself. So the one thing I did like about this is it's got a aluminium base, it's not got a pressed steel base. This part here is pressed steel, but as you can see, that's been riveted onto this aluminium, extruded aluminium base, and then on the bottom of that, on the bottom of the sole plate, it's got this piece of plastic, which not too sure about the bit of plastic. You can take that off. Yeah, it's a Jigsaw. It's got 3 settings. It's got 3 pendulum settings and just standard setting there. Yeah, it's got a little Allen key up here to obviously adjust the base on it if you want to do angled cuts, chamfer something. It's variable speed as well, and it does come with a laser, but I think you have to put the battery in or pull a tab out somewhere. I'm not sure where that is at the moment, but Well, it might not be battery operated actually. The lead length on this. Okay, so the lead is actually 3 meters long. So it's got quite a good length lead on it, which is nice. So I'll just quickly plug that in and see if the laser works off of the mains or not, because some of them you have to mess around with batteries. Oh no, it's got a little light on there. Oh, and there's the laser. Oh, so that switches. Oh right, that's quite good then. Although I don't know how accurate that'll actually be. But yeah, you turn it on. You can have the laser on its own. Press the button again. Turns the light on. Press the button again. It turns the light and the laser on, and then off again. Actually seems quite smooth. Just put it all the way up. Yeah, it actually sounds quite a smooth running motor in there. It may actually would be worth the money after all. But anyway, that's the Jigsaw. Just get that box out of the way. So this is a piece of oak. It's about an inch thick. I'm going to put the jigsaw on the pendulum action, so we'll be able to cut through this reasonably quickly. Now I've got this all the way up, the speed is up to 9. And there we go, cuts through it with ease, unlike my jigsaw that I've got. That would probably take me God knows how long. So here's the oscillating multi-tool. So it comes in one of these blow moulded cases. I can't bear these type of cases. I never use them. I always end up basically throwing them out straight away. I keep them for about a couple of months while the just to see whether the tool is going to work okay, just in case I have to take it back. But generally I always chuck these. Can't bear the things. So yep, so we've got some blades in here. I think this is for wood, it looks like. And then there's a scraper. There's a sanding attachment here with the hooks on that time, Velcro hooks, and then here's some sanding pads. Here's the battery. That is the only trouble with these type of tools. When you buy them, you get one battery and they don't sell replacements, which is unfortunate because a lot of the time these tools are okay and they'll last years a lot of the time under normal use, but you can't get the batteries, and that's the reason why I never hardly buy battery powered tools or cheap battery powered tools. I do have 2 DeWalt drills, but generally they keep stocking those batteries for quite a few years afterwards. And as the user manual there's a diamond cutting one there. Comes with a side handle and also a vacuum cleaner attachment. There's the little charger dock. And here is the oscillating tool. Just going to take that. That's the vacuum attachment bit. I'm probably not going to be using that. We'll just see if this battery is charged. No, it definitely works. It's quite loud, I've got to say. Just try it on number 1. Oh, it's whisper quiet on number 1. So it's one of these Toolless lever action ones, which in general I do quite like. So you have to push it all the way over. Wait a minute. No, I don't think you do. Try this one instead. Oh no, that is on there. There we go, that's locked on. It's just me. Does it cut? Not bad at all. My initial impression is they all seem a lot better than I thought they would be. I'm pretty impressed with it. The Jigsaw, on here you can either have the blower function on or off, so it clears the dust away, which is really nice. The quick release blade on that is brilliant. When you go to release the blade out, watch it, because it goes flying. If you're looking at it, you're going to get it in the eyeball, so watch that. That flies out pretty fast. These tools here are basically exactly the same ones that are inside the box with it, and they seem to perform pretty well. As you can see, it cut through that oak really quickly, so I'm actually pretty impressed. I mean, this is 12 volts. My friend brought a, what was it, an iron how, and I don't think that was as good as this, and I think that's a 18 volt one. So far, initially, I'm pretty impressed with that. It does have a metal housing up here, so hopefully it should be quite durable. The only thing is whether we're going to be able to get replacement batteries for it, but even so, a lot of the other manufacturers who produce cheap ones of these, you can't get the batteries for anyway, so you know, it's pretty much a chuck away tool really, unfortunately. But hopefully ALDI might stock them in future, hopefully, and if they do, I'll probably be getting some. But yeah, initially that seems to be pretty decent. It's quite heavy, it feels heavy duty, it feels like it'll last. Yeah, I like the quick release on the tool there. A lot better than using a Allen key to remove it every time. The router, once again, I mean, it really feels heavy and hefty, it does. and the motor on it sounds nice and smooth. There's no weird rattles from it, like what I had on one of my old ones, which was similar to this. It always sounded like the bearings had gone in it. It's from when I brought it new, but this seems to be okay, and it seems to have plenty of power as well. And I haven't had one like this before with the whoops, I forgot it was plugged in. I haven't had one with the trigger on here before. I had it with ball handles, and the button was on here. But yeah, and the speed control is on the top here, so you can adjust it as you're going. So if it's getting a bit tough, you know, speed it up, slow it down, whatever. And depth stop on it and that, you know, pretty much what everyone has got, you know. But yeah, initial impressions, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'd say that this probably has not got as good a build quality as these two here actually. This Jigsaw, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. On the pendulum function, that cut through that wood like anything. I'd pretty much struggle. I mean, I never cut anything thick with my jigsaws because it hasn't got a pendulum function, so it'll take forever to cut, or you won't get a very straight cut. Whereas with this pendulum action, it should keep your blade straight up because you're not got as much blade in contact with the material. And also it's got the, is it plugged in? No. Also it's got the speed control up here, so you can adjust that while you're going as well, which is quite nice. And then, as I said, it's got the light function on the front now. It's got light and laser, and you use that one button to cycle through. I do like the bottom plate on this. It's looks quite professional, like you get on one of the professional grade jigsaws. So yeah, it's got quite a lot of weight to it as well. That's what first impressed me when I picked it up actually. It feels, I mean, it's plastic obviously, but you know, it feels to be pretty well made overall. And I mean, for £30, I mean, I think it's probably worth it. Plus you get the 3-year warranty, and I mean, even if I haven't got them in stock, you get your money back. So they usually are pretty good. When I've been into my local one, I had to take a reciprocating saw back once before, and I had it for over a year, and the switch developed a fault and they refunded the money straight away to me. So, you know, can't be any fairer than that. Okay, I haven't got a reciprocating saw anymore, but yeah, I mean, I can get one next time they come in, if they ever come in, or just get one from somewhere else. But yeah, overall I'm pretty impressed with them so far. I will do a full review on them and test them out properly perhaps. But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, okay, so just remember that these tools are in stock in ALDIs at the moment, but they don't stock them all the time. So if you wanted to get any of these tools or any of the other tools that they have, you need to get them pretty soon. That may differ for different countries, I don't know. They might not have these in stock in some other countries, but in the UK at the moment at least, they're in stock for the next couple of weeks. I may very well go and get the router table. I'm not sure. I don't think I really need one, but I'm kind of tempted, just because I'll probably have to wait quite a long time before it comes back in again. And since it's like, I think it's like £35, it's cheaper than most of the other router tables out there, or it's cheaper than all of them actually. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching. Please comment down below and tell me what you thought. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. Hit the bell icon at the side of the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification of when I upload more videos. And I shall be doing a proper review on these, and test them out properly and see how well they work. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Bye.